What's up, everybody? We are live from the cornfield today. Let everybody get a little peek at what goes on in the cornfield. I am on buggy duty today. I am the truck driver and the buggy operator. You know, it's just me and Robert on the farm. Sometimes my dad helps us, but he's doing other things today. We got old Robert on the 9400 combine. He's shelling some corn. We got Gordon in here with us. Glad Gordon could join us today. But what's everybody up to today? Got Walter with us. I appreciate that, Walter. I hope we have a good harvest too. Now everybody can get a good look at combine. Robert shelling off some inroads. We're on a very tough hill farm today, but yields. I've been pleasantly surprised with the yields. We've been making really good. We got William joining us in here. Glad to have William with us. Looks like Robert's trying to pick them out a set of rows. Got High Sinker Farms with us. How you doing today, man? We finally got some rain here in West Tennessee. See here, day before Labor Day. Got 1.5 inches. I was sure glad to see it. I think it saved our butts on older soybeans. What's up, Nelson? Glad you joined us today. Oh, let me see if I can get y'all, talk to y'all a little bit. There I am. Sitting out here in the grain buggy. Our corn is chicken dry. We've been shelling for 3 days. We haven't been getting much done. We've had little trouble, not a lot of trouble. Just little odds and ends things. We're just now getting started, going good. But our corn is chicken dry. The last load I took off was chicken 15.3. Probably should have been running the end of last week. But yeah, our corn's chicken dry. So we're trying to run on through it. Everything, yields have really been surprising. We're about, I'll put it this way, we hadn't shelled anything under 170 yet, which is good for us. This farm here may prove me wrong. This is there's 12 acres in this field, and it is a long, narrow field. You see, we got lots of woods all the way around us. So that really cuts into our yield, all those woods. Yeah, there's several around shelling. There's about 4 or 5 of us hauling into the elevator, and there's a lot of people that kind of started on some and then they quit. It was a little wet for them. So this is 108-day corn. This is the shortest season corn we'll plant. It matures out early. The way it's looking, I'm gonna have a lot more of this corn next year. Yields are really good on it. So far, this corn, everywhere I put it, is running about 15 bushel better to the acre than what we normally shell on these same farms. Where are you located, William? Sorry if I'm yawning. This job can get a little boring every now and then, but got lots going on. Every time I turn the camera on, man, here comes Robert. I figured everybody'd rather see the combine running as see me. My combine's a whole lot prettier than me. First day we ran, we had a diesel fuel leak. Got diesel fuel all over the clean combine. Let's see, yesterday had an end break off the hydrostat cable, and then we had a fan belt break yesterday. How do we decide who runs the combine? Well, Robert doesn't like to run the semi-truck, so here's what we do. Normally I shell the first truckload of the day. And then we'll switch, and Robert will take over, and for the rest of the day I'll run the buggy and drive the truck. A lot of times we just stick the buggy out on the end of the field, and then he'll dump on it while I'm taking the truck off to the elevator. So that's how we work that. If it was an arm wrestling match to see who drove the combine, Robert would be driving every day. I go. IP Farm says he would love to be doing that. Well, man, you eventually get there. High Singer says he's going to be listening, working on a fence. Man, I don't envy you at all there. I don't. I'm not much on fencing myself. Me and Robert did have to go around our fence the other day. I did video that. I didn't figure a lot of people would be interested in us working on a fence. We got Ben with us. I'm glad you could join us. I'm kind of in Robert's way over here. Let's see if he's going to swing the auger out. Let's go. All right. Go time. I'm just gonna hold steady. You do what you need to do. We'll live stream. Live stream. Y'all see us make a mess on the live stream. I run out of roads to go by. We're in the point road, so I'm just kind of having a guess at it. There we go. He'll finish topping me off. No calf corn so far for Robert. That's right, we blew it off. I blew it off. Driver's a little more careful than I am. Y'all know me. I like to push things to the limit.
Be very gentle.
He says be very gentle. So that means full send, right? Alright, let's go load the truck. If y'all can't tell, I get kind of jacked up this time of year. If there's no breakdowns and the corn is yielding good like it has been, there's nothing better than shelling good corn. So far there hasn't been a line at the elevator yet, so that's good. Y'all can see how far it is out of this field. Alright, you see a tree line here, and then there's a tree line right here. It's a very narrow, skinny field. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew is what I am. I probably drank way too many this time of year. How far is the elevator? Well, it's 1.75 miles from my shop and probably 3 miles from right here where I'm shelling. We are very blessed in the area I live in. There is several elevators that I can haul to in West Tennessee. We got Mason Hall Grain, and then we got Tyson that has the chickens. They bought all the local grain elevators we had. That was the Andersons, and before that, formerly Dyer Grain Company. And then got Mason Hall Grain, then we got the ethanol plant, and then we got Consolidated Grain and Barge. Somebody just joined us. Got Josh. Says, hey Dylan, love them old John Deeres. I'm pretty fond of them myself. Got 39 of you guys in here with us. I'm glad each and every one of you took out a little part of your day to come join us. We finally about to get to the end of this field. Got Greg Rhodes in here joining us. Glad to have him. Rob C., the Redneck Rebel. He says hello from East Tennessee. Well, we're glad to have you. I'm on the other end of the state out here shelling a little corn. Alright. Robert said be very gentle. Van says if I need to get a red machine, I'll get a better sample. Here's the way I look at it. If the grain elevator ain't docking you, send them everything you can. That's just that much yield. Walter wants to... Oh, Lord of mercy. I've been working this farm for... God bless. How many years have I... Oh, shoot. I've been working this farm since 2013, and I still haven't got used to this part. Man, this right here will make your butt pucker. This is a government watershed deal. Got two little ponds here, got a culvert underneath tying them together. But man, you gotta climb these old hills, and this thing tilts, and then you got a full load of grain on. It makes you nervous. That's the reason I'm going as slow as I am. Once he gets that field shelled up there, we got to shell our little earth about 1.5 acres right there. We're in the land of patches. John shelled the biggest part out here out front. Somebody joined in us from South Alabama, I think they said. Leonardo, 1970. Glad to have you with us. Alright, Susie Q. Pretty good size old hill up this way. Come on, girlfriend. You can do it, baby. I see the front end get a little light. Oh, we're scratching. We're scratching. This farm will make your butt crawl up. Y'all can see some of the how steep and how fast and how much fall it's got on it. Christian from Argentina, glad you could join us. There's baby Blue. Oh, you my boy Blue. Alrighty. This would be a lot easier to do with two hands. Alright. First step, we gotta raise our auger. That's done. Alright. Now gotta reposition my camera. Y'all see anything down there of interest? Alright, see if I can't get y'all where y'all can see what's going on a little bit here. Alright. So, I may not do much talking because we're topping the truck off. Right now what I'm doing is positioning myself where I need to be on the truck. Alright. Put her in neutral. Out of my tractor all the way down. Turn my PTO on. Having a little trouble with something there that I'll have to tell y'all about in the upcoming video. Now I'm going to open my gate. Rev my tractor up a little bit and then back into position. This daggone farm over here that I'm on, there is not one flat spot at all below the daggone truck. And I'm not joking, there is not one flat spot below the truck. And that is a pain in the butt. So you kind of got to dig. Make a mess on the live stream over the truck. The more I mess with it, the worse it gets. That's embarrassing to make a mess on the live stream. This farm, there's not a flat spot on it one to load a dig on the truck. It's aggravating as crap. Gotta get closer. It wouldn't be a big deal if I had like a big empty super hopper. But my little trailer, you gotta load it heaping full to try to get all you can get on. I've been hauling about 850 bushels. What I've been hauling on the load. let y'all see what's going on. Alright, so I'm topping off the truck. And you see how I'm kind of on the side of a hill? Well, I got to hang a little to the right so that it don't roll off the side of the truck. This ain't gonna be quite a full truck, probably gonna be about 3/4 of a truck. I'll have to run get a piece of a van off of Robert to finish filling it. If y'all sent me some chats, I probably missed them. Sorry about that. I'll try to get caught up here when I get unloaded. Josh figured it out what kind of trouble I was having. Yes, my the PTO lever will not stay engaged. We're using the torque strap to hold it up. It does fine as long as you don't push the clutch in. And so gotta use the torque strap to hold it up. I talked to the John Deere man, they said it's probably something in that little valve body. But it should be alright to run, shouldn't be no trouble, just do that to get by. Let's rev her up a little bit. But yeah, that's what's going on with my PTO lever. Oh! Ben wants to know how many bushels to the acre we're cutting. Right now we're running over 180 on everything we've cut, and I hope it stays that way. I don't know what others make in the area. You hear all kinds of yields, but if we can stay over 170, I'm pretty happy with my corn. If I can do that. That old buggy shakes that tractor. Have y'all noticed that? Probably getting ready to clean the back about out. My gate wasn't all the way open. Starting to pile up in the second hopper. I don't know, might have a truckload. It'll be pretty dang close. No, I'm gonna like a little bit. What I do, shut this cart down, you pull your lever back till you hear the sound of the tractor change. That's closing your gate. When you get your gate closed, you pull your throttle all the way back, and then you disengage your PTO. Then you put it in go gear. Ease out on the clutch. Then you use that tall lever to let you auger down. Dan says he's got a 4840. He takes 8,000 for it. Where are you located? There's the track hole down there. I've been doing some work on this farm. We moved it down here yesterday. If y'all want a little more details on my excavator, got a video coming out tonight, 5 p.m. where we go by the excavator. I'm trying to get back to making videos. Been a little lazy here lately. Been having some, well, we went to the lake this weekend for Labor Day. Let's ride back down here and see if we can find Robert. Get another band, finish topping that truck off. He may ride out with me where he can bring the drain cart back here, back in BFE. Does anybody on here know what BFE stands for? I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, this is Cropland 4997. This 108-day corn. We High Peak Farms is the winner. I don't know what he's won. No, he probably likes 50 bushel. Guess you can put that on me and ride out with me. I'll top the truck off and you can bring this buggy back. Felt a little corn coming out. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. I think Robert would have been better off to just have waited for me back there, but stuff happens. Got 80 people joining us. Glad each and every one of you joined us today. Glad we're actually doing something good enough to show y'all. It's always iffy doing live streams out in the field. You don't know how good a cell phone service you'll have, or you know, if something will tear up. Just always iffy doing live streams in the field. There's a thin spot right there. You see how corn is short. Hello from Norway. Thank you for joining us. Got Alan in here. Glad he's joining us. This old farm right here, it's a good farm once you learn how to work it. It's just, but it's lots of hills and hollers, and what's the crop looking like? Well, this is the worst corn we've shelled so far. Just rough guesstimates, just looking at the corn's making about 10-15 bushel better than just what it would look like. We got Josh says the windows need a Norwex towel. We've got, I think it's called a California duster. I don't know if that's the right term for it or not, but it's like a microfiber brush that we get out and wipe the windows down with periodically. That's the best thing we've found to use on that. We'll see you, Nelson. Glad you joined us. Alright, let's go out. We'll go out, pick Robert up, finish topping off the truck, and I'll take the truck off to the elevator. I don't know if I can I'll try to bring y'all along if I can. I don't know how well that'll work out, but if it'll work out, I'll let y'all ride to the grain elevator with me. We'll get this load of corn dumped. This is where we need a third person on the farm. Most of the time, Robert and I can handle everything, but if we had a truck driver to help us, that would make life a lot easier. Y'all can see where corn just burned plumb up next to that fence row. Either that or deer possibly could have. Walter wants to know if thinks I'll upgrade combines. No, not within the next year or two. Now, if something happens and we was to pick up some more ground, that would be a possibility. Russ is in the building. I see he made it. Whoa, mule. Maybe the combine won't roll off the hill. The moisture is running 15. We are not buying the red combine. Y'all can get that idea out of your heads. Alright, Robert, talk to him. Yeah. We rolling. Corn running anywhere from 90 to 220. Quite the range. Hold on to your butts, everybody. Show them all this good West Tennessee terrain. This is definitely one of a kind farm. Was this the very first farm we rented? I think so. Hey Greg, sounds legit, Russ. When will you guys start harvesting? Alpha party. Russ is here. You see where Russ bought another 706? I saw that. He's on here. We can't talk bad about Russ. Wow. Is there any big fish in ponds? Yes, there's some nice fish in that pond. Yeah, very nice. So we're carrying on that big crawfish. They got a big bass in it. Yeah, big bass. And it's got some of the biggest brim in it. It's got some of the biggest brim you've ever seen in it. Good eating size brim. Yeah, they good fish. Alright, hop out and crank blue, and then show them what it looks like from outside there. Yeah, we've had some good test plays so far. I've seen 59, 58, something like it now. I don't know if we hit any 60 test weight or not. Yeah, we got some good test weight corn. Give y'all a trailer eye view here. Make sure you don't spill none. Big old doe, 2 deer right over there where them corn standing over there by that tree line. I don't know if y'all can see them or not, but yeah, there's 2 big old does. Oh, Russ, you can sell 21% corn. Just put the fan on it, put it in the bin. It's right, it didn't take much to fill it up. Hey Bobby, what's going on, man? I ain't never heard of Jimmy Red. Smoke. Going off. Go. I don't know what Jimmy Red is neither. Oh. See if y'all can handle the corn dog. Is with his mother today on a different project. This is a 1987. This is a 1987 Freightliner. FLC 120. Got a 300 horse big cam Cummins in it. That's what she be. That's what she be. Alright, let's ease out of here. My landlord reworked the driveway and he done a good job. It had gotten in pretty bad shape at one point in time. Whoa! That's why you don't drive and live stream. This is it's a 10 no, it's a 9-speed, excuse me. Yeah, got an 8 and fuller 9-speed in it. We moved the, well, you can't see it because of my mirror. There she be. We moved the track hoe over there this morning. Y'all can see them trees. Whoa, I've started clearing them trees off. There's the service truck. Saw a doe and twin fawns run out of the cotton field this morning. Well, that's good. Kill all them deer. Alright, I'm gonna try to put y'all right here. And this is where y'all gonna have to live while I run down the road. Sorry. If y'all wanna go to the grain elevator with me, this is the view we're gonna have to use. Because I gotta have both hands to drive. Ease out of here. It's like every West Tennessee farm. Got a little old bitty narrow driveway. And you come out right at a hill. I just want to get out of here without getting run over. Swing wide, sweet chariot. Alright, here we go. It's the fifth. Six. 7, and then we gotta start downshifting because we're coming to a stop sign. Don't get the go very fast. Alright, we're going to downshift. Alright, there's 6. 5th. Alright, we're gonna ease on through that stop sign. Ain't nobody coming. Back up in high range. Slipper into 6. We're gonna get to see Pete. Not Pete. We're gonna get to see Rush truck driving in a Pete this year. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, Rush Thomas, the truck driver. He's got to like that better than them box trucks. Coming up to another stop sign, and I actually got to stop on this one. Thomas Farm's trying to get Walter to come drive for him this month. Well, good luck finding truck drivers, because I ain't able to find one. It's me. I'm the truck driver. The truck driver. The buggy driver. I'm 2 for 2 today coming out of this, eh? Hadn't been many cars out yet. Big old hills here I got to climb. Oh, I'm losing everybody. They don't like wants to know where Corn Dog is. He's with his mama. I don't know what they're doing. Let's put y'all down. Guys, I know some of you's leaving, but if y'all hold tight about 5 minutes, we'll be at the elevator and y'all can see what it looks like. Y'all can see what it looks like at the elevator. Just about coming in the dark. Got any questions for me? I can answer questions while I ride down the road if y'all want to do that. I'll take any questions. I can read your questions and answer them while I drive here. I don't mind that. Like I said, we're going to, right now we're hauling this low corn. We typically haul about 850 to 900 bushel on a truckload. We're hauling it with a 1987 Freightliner, single axle truck. Got 300 horsepower Cummins in it, pulling a 32-foot hopper bottom. Yes, this grain is contracted. The grain that we are hauling in is contracted. I probably have 80% of my probably got 80% of my grain contracted. Most of it is with Tyson, local grain services. And yes, they are affiliated with Tyson chickens. This corn will be fed to some Tyson chickens. So if you eat Tyson chicken, there's a chance that the chicken you ate, I grew the corn for it. We're coming into Dyer now. Got most of my grain contracted at a good price this year. Because of Tyson down here, they keep widening the basis on it. They went from 40 under yesterday to 60 under. I mean 60 cents under the Chicago Board of Trade. Which I know why they're doing it, because of the river ports down there in New Orleans got messed up. You know, a bunch of barges sunk and they're out of electricity and stuff down there. But Tyson, the majority of their corn, they don't even send to the river. The majority of it goes out on rail cars and they grind to their chickens. They just being greedy, you know what, is what they doing. Which I guess they're doing that to keep from having an influx of trucks. You know, if Tyson's paying more than everybody else, well, we'll have an influx of trucks and they'll fill up, you know. Ain't about 5 or 6 of us selling. A lot of people's corn is still wet. Grind them till you find them, I always say. It started out at 9-speed, ended up in automatic. Alright, I'm pulling into the elevator right now. When I get alright, here's what it looks like. I'll scan my card down there, and they'll take the probe, and they'll probe it. We'll pull on to the scales here, and we'll be able to see our weight. I'll have to put y'all down for a minute, okay? See what we weigh here. Automatic pretty good long. Weigh 72,920. Tyson can take corn any moisture. They have a dryer here. But they ain't good, but yeah. Yep, that's right. So yeah, they're not giving you much incentive to they ain't giving you much incentive. They want it dry, because they docking they're docking the fire out of you if it's wet. Like I brought one load in here checking 15.2 and they took 10 bushel off for it checking 2/10 over 15. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. There's no way to put it, but Tyson's just a greedy. They ain't, and I probably ought to not be saying this, but I mean, it's obvious. Tyson's out for one person and one person only, and that is ourselves. But yeah, we're here at the elevator. See how many trucks we got in front of us. It's a big guessing game here. I don't know why they can't tell you what pit to go to when you come off the scales. You just got to sit here and try to figure out. You got to watch for the man so they can tell you where to dump. I wish when you left the scales they would just tell you which Greg Rose said they could help me haul. Well, come on. I need some help. That would my speed harvest up a lot. Right here you see trucks, they're loading out trucks right there. This is pit 1. I'm assuming that's where they're running the wet corn, because I've been dumping over here on pit 2 and our corn's been dry. So I'm assuming they're dumping wet corn over here and dry corn over here. About the time I think I've got it figured out, they change it up on me. Well, alright guys, the rest of it's not going to be doing nothing but sitting here waiting. I'll answer a couple questions. I'll answer a couple questions if y'all want me to. But if y'all ain't got any questions, that'll probably be the end of it. Looks like everybody's getting busy. We got Jody's coming in here. Here comes a Mack full. Here comes another truck in. I don't know what they're going to do when they get busy. There's not but 3 people working here right now. Everybody around here run the Andersons down. I always got along with them fine. There was a big to-do around here because the Andersons wanted you to open your own hopper doors and dump your own trailer. And there was a big to-do over that. Everybody got their panties in a wad and started going other places. Man, when the Andersons was running it, we could come in here and zip in and zip out and be gone in no time. And then when Tyson took over, man, let's just say they had a lot to learn about the grain elevator business. Them first couple of years, they doing a little better now, but them first couple of years was awful. They backed up something terrible. When you and Robert first started, what was your hardest obstacle to overcome? The hardest obstacle for us to overcome, and it's still one of the hardest obstacles, is finding ground to rent. We finally built up a good reputation and got enough ground to make a decent living on now, but we could still use a little more, and that was our biggest obstacle, just finding people, being a beginning farmer, is finding people enough to trust you enough to let you tend their land and see after it. So that was our biggest obstacle. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. We've been almost an hour, but I hope this give y'all a little sneak peek in the harvest before the videos start coming out, and let y'all kind of see what it's all about and kind of what a day with me and Robert's like in the cornfield. So y'all be good, and I thank each and every one of you for watching.